What up, media? This is Drewize, you know what I'm saying? Drewize Topics as I'm coming at this as usual, you know what I'm saying? Drewize Topics. Topic is today, you know what I'm saying, this evening that I want to talk about is you should separate business from friendship, pleasure. Separate business from friendship and pleasure. The reason why I say that, you can be friends, you know what I'm saying, male or woman. You can be friends with that person for a long period of time since y'all was in childhood years, teenage years, you know what I'm saying, and adult years. And y'all venture off and start something like in music or some type of business like restaurants or bar or whatever type of thing in profession. Y'all start something. Somebody be a owner or a co-owner or whatever, manager or whatever. You're friends now, you're friends. But if that friend, you know what I'm saying, that you've been friends with for a long period of time does not meet the business requirement level, you know what I'm saying, on the business side, you have to depart from that person. You know what I'm saying? Leave that person alone. You can be friends. You can be friends. Cool. But when it comes to business and you do not meet the business requirements, you have to leave that person alone, dismiss from that person, and say, this is not working out, you know what I'm saying, on a business level. We friends, but this is a business. For instance, for example, the rap group, legendary rap group, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You all know the story. I know the story. You know what I'm saying, why a particular rapper in Bone Thugs and Harmony wasn't there, did not show up, and eventually got taken out the group. You know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Whatever that particular member in Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. In Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know that particular person, member in that rap group, was doing something in his personal life, you know what I'm saying, his personal affairs and what he was into, and that mixed it up in the business, you know what I'm saying, and the group members, Bones and Harmony, had to do this. We have to depart from you. We have to leave you alone until you come to agreement will be agreed upon, you know, and they still remain, you know what I'm saying, still remain strong. 3-man group, which is supposed to be 5-man group, and it cut down to 4, you know what I'm saying. Really, it's supposed to be a 4-man group, you know what I'm saying, but they added 5, but what I'm saying is, they remain strong as 3, you know what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Them dudes is friends. Them dudes is friends. They cool as hell. They like brothers. You know what I'm saying? They like brothers. But you have to separate that from friends and business. You have to separate that. You know what I'm saying? On the business level, because that comes first. You know what I'm saying? That comes first before friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if someone in that particular profession does not meet the agreement of the guidelines of that particular business, you know what I'm saying, and you do all this and you do all that, not on a business level like that at all, you have to dismiss that person, come away from that person, you know what I'm saying, and say, you're not about to hinder me. You're not about to hinder me, you know what I'm saying, you're not about to set me back, you know what I'm saying, no, you know what I'm saying, I'm in this to prosper and make money, you know what I'm saying, do what I have to do to sustain surviving, you know what I'm saying, in the world, you know what I'm saying. So that's necessary. Separate pleasure from business. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to talk about that. True enough, you're you're dealing with, you're dating or you're married to a CEO or executive or manager or promoter or whatever type of business or whatever you're doing, you're dealing with that person dating wise or married wise. You know what I'm saying? True enough, it's known today. You know, it's known today that people do today. As far as the type of work they do, it's known today. I tell you how it's good, and I tell you how it's bad. Because the good part is you trust that person, that that person wouldn't mistreat you or take advantage of you, things like that. You trust that person. But the bad part is when that relationship goes down, down, breaks up, you know what I'm saying, and that you and that person came to agreement of a business contract. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if some people do that, but that's what I'm thinking they do as a contract. You know what I'm saying? You must go by these guidelines to meet the business aspects. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to get out of that, you must do this, you must do that, you know. But when you get out of it, some way or somehow, when that relationship is crumbling down, and it's going south, you develop a negative feeling about that person, and you get out of that situation because of that situation. And that person that you broken up became your ex. But do this on the business level: sue. Yes, sue your butt. You know what I'm saying? Sue you. That's known. That's happened with entertainers, whatever. It's known. They will sue you. If that relationship that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, pleasure-wise, and you get into business with that husband, wife, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, girlfriend, and that relationship comes down, you know what I'm saying, to down, the grain into the ground, south, it goes down. That person on the business level, no matter how you love them or hate them or whatever that person done to you, that business come up in that mind, take it to court and business and sue. You know what I'm saying? Most of us don't look at it like that. Most of us do not look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? This is fact. You know what I'm saying? This is fact. You do not mix friendship and pleasure with business. You do not do that, yo. You do not do that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? True enough, like I said, you trust that person. You love that person. This person will never use me. This person will never take advantage of me. And all that. But when that relationship goes down, south, not rekindling sometimes. Not rekindling. And you somehow got out that contract, and that person you left became an ex, but feel like this: oh, you gonna do that, huh? I'm gonna sue you. That's a lawsuit, because you broke that contract. You didn't follow the guidelines of that business level requirement. This goes for any profession you do: music, sports, boxing, or whatever type of profession you just go for that. You know what I'm saying? Business is business, yo. Business is business. It's nothing to play with. When you're talking business, you're talking business. You know what I'm saying? You greet them, he or her, shake hands. Hi, how you doing? Shake hands. Sit down at the table and discuss business. We ain't discussing pleasure. We ain't discussing about who or what cheated on me or who fucked me over. Excuse my language. Who done all that nonsense? We're discussing business, yo. We're discussing business. When you come in that office, in that meeting room, discuss business, you leave all that friendship and all that pleasure at the door. So some of us don't look at it that way. Some of us don't even see it that way. You know what I'm saying? You cannot mix friendship pleasure with business. You must separate friendship, pleasure from business. So, hey, if you don't do that, you hinder yourself, you bring yourself down, you're taking away things that you're trying to gain in life to survive out in this world, to sustain life. So, real is real. You know what I'm saying? This is real. This is real. Real opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all that are into that are mixing business with friendship and pleasure. See, different. You know what I'm saying? But let it go down. Let it go down. Let it go south. Let it go south. You know what I'm saying? You can be cool as friends. You know what I'm saying? The groups that you know now today, the music groups that you know now today, that's why you don't see them together. That's why you don't see them together. They may be friends, but the business did not work out. That's why you don't see them together no more. Whatever you do, whatever you're trying to do, business comes first. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Some of you can feel what I'm saying. Some of you can see what I'm saying. Which is it's true. You know what I'm saying? You do not mix friendship, pleasure with business. You do not do that. That's not the way to handle business. That's not the way. You must separate that. You know what I'm saying? So, think about that. Express your opinion in a comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. This is all, that's why I'm doing this Drewize topic thing. It's all about opinions, yo. It's all about it. So you're, like I said, like I always say, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. For real. Y'all have a nice day, nice evening. Some of y'all probably just getting up. You know what I'm saying? People out there on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Still light over there, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's a 2-hour, 3-hour difference, whatever, over there on the West Coast. Over here, it's dark, you know what I'm saying? It's dark and nighttime, it's getting close time for bed, you know what I'm saying? 7 something, you know what I'm saying? 7:16. So, PM. Some of y'all across the world, just get it up. If y'all see this video, Drewize topics, you know what I'm saying? Separate business from friendship, from pleasure. That's it. That's it. Signing off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a nice day. Be easy out there though. You know what I'm saying? Peace.